fascinating, and the fascination can start when you're very young. In the early days of aviation, airplanes were not a common sight. It was exciting to see a tiger moth biplane like this one coming in for a landing. Every small airport had at least one wide-eyed kid hanging around, watching the pilots in the planes and hoping for a ride. And nothing much has changed. This is Jeff King. He's lucky enough to live near the Old Rhinebeck Aerodrome in New York State.
Okay.
Here, all the airplanes are antiques, some of them over 50 years old. Jeff has some of these planes at home on his dresser, but those little plastic models are nothing compared to the real thing. Jeff has always wanted to fly, and today his friend Mike Lockhart is at the airport. So maybe he'll get a chance.
Hey, kid. Have you seen anybody around?
The airport is owned by Cole Palin.
Mike Lockhart. How you doing? Never better.
Mr. Palin restores and maintains these old planes himself.
You don't have to twist my arm.
Every plane, no matter how old, is always ready to fly.
Hey, kid, give us a hand here.
He understands kids and their interest in his planes. He should. He's been encouraging them for many years. He's seen a lot of kids go on to become pilots themselves, like Mike Lockhart. Now that Jeff has worked his way into the act, with Mike's help, he's hoping for a good close look.
Got a few dials.
To Jeff's surprise, he gets to sit in the cockpit of this historic aircraft, and even a lesson in how it works. The instruments tell the pilot the engine temperature, airspeed, and altitude. The stick moves the elevators and the ailerons, while foot pedals move the rudder. These controls make the plane bank, climb, and turn. But sitting isn't flying, and Mike is ready to go.
On, I've primed it, fuel's on.
Fuel's on.
Brake on.
Brake is set.
Throttle back.
Throttle's closed.
Contact.
Contact.
Crack the throttle. Crack.
When you want something badly enough, it shows. And when you want an airplane ride at Cole Palin's airport as much as Jeff wants it, well... Cole Palin has started another kid off on a career in flying. And maybe someday, this tiger moth will turn into a jet. In California,